So we will be taking a look at the female branch of the Wrath family of monsters as they appear in Monster Hunter Rise. First up, the typical Rathian. These fire-breathing female wyverns are also known as the queens of the land. With powerful legs and poison-secreting tails, they hunt mainly on the ground. Sometimes seen preying as a couple, Rathian and Rathalos cooperate well. The strong venom in her tail, along with the wide reach of her sweeping attacks, makes maneuvering around the Rathian a dangerous feat. Cutting off her tail can give you quite a bit more breathing room. The Rathian is a level 4 threat monster, with affinity towards fire and poison elements, but weak against dragon and thunder elements, the former being more effective. Blunt damage would be the most effective to crack into the thick hides, but for a good tail cut, a slashing weapon would be required. The Rathian has two variants in Kimura and Elgato, those being the Apex and Gold. The Apex Rathian is a larger and much more fiercer version of the typical Rathian, a Rathian so mighty it was crowned an Apex. It is eternally possessed by wrath and terror, possibly due to the myriad wounds that cover its body. Its tail oozes a venom far deadlier than any of a normal monster. The call of an Apex unleashes its tortured anger on nearby beasts, driving them into a frenzy. An angry Apex Rathian will trigger a devastating move, spraying poisonous thorns in all directions, creating toxic fields wherever they land. Push on against an enraged Apex to quickly rid it of its rage and steady its temper. Similar in all aspects to the typical Rathian, the only differences includes its prodigious size and threat level, increasing to 8 now to the other variant, the Gold Rathian, a rare species of Rathian covered in shimmering golden scales, known as the Gold Fire Wyvern, or alternatively the Golden Moon, as inspired by their divine appearance. These wyverns are infamous for their strong scales and attacks with their reinforced tails, giving these beasts exceptional combat ability. In battle, their attacks grow only more intense when in their incandescent state. Gold Rathian will use their tail to greater effect compared to standard Rathian, so watch out as their tail strikes will come at you from different ranges and trajectories. When in their incandescent state, their tail attacks grow fiercer, but their head also becomes weaker. Constant attacks to the head will knock them out of this enraged state, so focus your attacks there as you fight. The Rathian is a level 8 threat monster with affinity towards fire, poison, and dragon elements, but weak against thunder. Blunt, slashing, and projectiles are all similar in terms of damage, so it is up to you on how you would like to approach it. That wraps up the Rathian. Next time we will be looking into the male of the species.